Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm very excited to bring you a video from my first Tesla trip in my brand new Tesla Model Y. I took a day trip to Bakersfield, California, which is about 180 miles one way. I went there in the morning and came back in the evening. So in this video, I would like you to watch my adventure and enjoy the video. So I charged my car to 100% for the first time. It seems like I'm still getting a full range of 330 that was advertised, so I lost about a mile because the heater has been running. I've had this car for a couple of months. I have about 2,000 plus miles on it, and it is also telling me that I don't need to charge anywhere because my range is, I have the long range Model Y. So I can just get there to my destination with about 35% battery left. So an update on my trip, I'm just making a pit stop here in the city of Irvine in Orange County. So my trip is indicating I still have 2 hours, almost 3 hours left, 158 miles, so I drove about 10 miles. And depending on the speed, I noticed like I was doing around 75, and my arrival estimate dropped down to, initially it was saying I'm gonna arrive at 35%, then it was saying 29, and now it's increasing to 31. So that's gonna go up and down. I think I'll have enough buffer to reach there, and I think I'm gonna probably charge in Bakersfield. So I'm here in Irvine to pick up my dad and my uncle. So I'm going to be taking them with me for the next couple hours. It's 6 a.m. now. Day is breaking, the dawn is breaking, and let's see how the trip goes. One hiccup happened when I reached Bakersfield. For some reason, my car was saying that the closest supercharger is about 65 miles away, and I only had 68 miles of range left. A little bit of range anxiety started creeping in, and I was a little bit anxious, but I had a backup plan. I do have the Tesla mobile charger that I purchased, and I could charge the car that way. That was the worst case scenario. But I remember on my way to my destination, I did see a supercharger, and that was barely like 30 or 40 miles away. So first thought that came to my head is maybe that supercharger is broken or not working. In any case, so I parked my car and I plugged in the destination back to my back to Orange County, and then in that case the car recalculated, and then it started pointing out that a supercharger was 30 miles away. So that was very relaxing when I found out that okay, I can make it back home safely. So on our way back, the battery was kind of very low by the time we got to the supercharger, and once again I could see another like version 2 250 kilowatt supercharger just across from where we were charging in Tejon Pass, but I was wondering why it wasn't showing up in my navigation, and then I realized that I had not selected the option that shows me the more expensive supercharger. That was just a rookie mistake. I'm new, this was my first trip, and I'm pretty sure if this option was checked and while I was in Bakersfield, I didn't have to panic. But it's okay, you live and you learn. To wrap the trip today, so now it's about 8:30 p.m. about 20 minutes away from my house. I'm not gonna charge the car. I'll reach home with 20% battery. Right now I'm at 25%. It was a pretty good trip. Let's take a look. So this is the Bakersfield trip. So I totally drove about 348 miles. Total battery use was 103 kilowatts, 296 watts per mile, which is actually pretty good, right? There were a lot of mountains and a lot of wind today, so I did lose some efficiency. In any case, otherwise, out of the 348 miles, Autopilot drove the car like 340 miles probably. I barely drove the car like 7 or 8 miles. Really smooth ride. I don't feel too tired. This is the first time I don't feel the driving fatigue because Autopilot did all the driving. That's one of the reasons why I bought the Tesla, so I can do these road trips without having to worry about myself driving in traffic or just anywhere. I don't have the FSD. I think Autopilot is good enough for me for now. And that's a wrap for me for today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and like this video, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.